All right, everyone, here we go. This is an all signs reading. This is for everyone. Whether you're a person, raccoon, chipmunk, bear, I don't care. A squirrel even. It's fine. This is about Mercury in Pisces today. That's where it moves. And its energies blending with Venus and Mars, which are in Aquarius. These are two situations, we'll call them, that complement each other nicely. Okay? Mercury in Pisces, I will begin the reading. This is a pre-shuffle that backs this up, by the way. But Mercury in Pisces is about someone coming from emotion, dealing with the unconscious, mind. They're dealing with emotions here. They're facing emotions. They're understanding things that they didn't understand before. And opening with an Ace of Swords pretty much backs that up all by itself. But when you see the cards that are in the pre-shuffle, you'll get it. And you'll understand why this is an important all signs reading and why I decided to add it to the list. It doesn't appear on the SLT news page in the blog that I was doing this reading. But as I feel the energies as they come in, it's necessary. All right, this is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if you're waiting to hear from somebody, you might want to stick around, okay? If you found this reading by the title, or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you found it for a reason. Riesling. It's a wine. Have some wine. This reading is technically timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. But energies are cyclical, of course. That's why. And I'm pulling on a specific energy here. I am blending in some of the energies from Venus in Aquarius and Mars in Aquarius. Because that's important. That's about somebody, again, who wasn't interested, who was distant, no longer wanting to be distant. And now, with Mercury moving into Pisces, they're beginning to feel their feels. All right, it's a realization. It's the Ace of Swords crossed by the Page of Swords. Now, that is direct, in-your-face communication when this happens. When the Page of Swords crosses the Ace of Swords, it is communication. It is a message from somebody that has realized that it's almost like somebody says, I want to do this. If for no other reason than closure, I don't know. But it does bode well. Mercury is a planet of communication. Okay? Let's keep that straight. Keeping going forward here, on top of all that, backing up what I said about direct communication, it's the Queen of Swords. Yes, it is. It's communication. She knows the truth, is the truth, speaks the truth. She's holding this very Ace of Swords right there. That's it. It is direct communication from somebody. It's somebody who's woke up, and we know that they're awake, and they realize that they want to reach out. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. Let me see if I can get the cards to unstick here. Because of what they've learned here, the Six of Cups. Because of course they're thinking back. They're already thinking back with Venus in Aquarius. They're thinking back and realizing, we've been seeing it in the readings. It's been coming out left and right. It's somebody who was distant and now wants to come closer. Mercury in Pisces kind of makes that happen. It brings the realization of the emotions to the surface. All right. It does work a lot in the unconscious mind. It's something that might be keeping them up at night. We might see a Nine of Swords. We've been seeing a Nine of Swords quite a bit. But this Six of Cups is crossed by the Hierophant. It's about all the spiritual things they've learned here from this connection, what it showed them. And this all applies to you, too. You're going to learn some of these things. Some of these things are going to be coming to the surface for you. So again, when this person shows up, it could be a little bit of too little, too late for some of you. But it's about also what they've learned about their 10 Pentacles, where the 10 Pentacles, where the rainbow really is, okay? And it's with you. It's the King of Pentacles. It's the rainbow antlered 8-point buck. And the way I read this card, the way the energy reflects off it for me, okay? For me, has nothing to do with stability coming to the connection. It's somebody realizing how important you are, what you've done for them with all these past lessons, with all these spiritual lessons, what you've done. And there it is right there. Bookending the whole thing at the end is the energy of March in general, the baseline temperance energy of the month of March. It's unreal. It's absolutely unreal. Let's shuffle the deck and let's see where we go. This is going to be an interesting reading, and I would pair this reading with my all signs I did for Venus and Aquarius. Okay? I would definitely do that. Let's shuffle the deck here. All right, so why the fuck are we here? Let's find out. Here we go. Before the cut, it's the Queen of Swords again. It's communication. It's Mercury. We're pulling on Mercury. For God's sake, of course it's communication. It's everything we just talked about. It's because the emotions are now flowing. The emotions, someone's able to understand the emotions, I guess is an easy way to put it. After the cut is the Five of Cups. Oh shit, what have I done? Again, this is one of the cards, the Five of Cups and the Three of Swords, that bring the separation phase of these soulmate cycles to an end. It is a lot of regret here. Someone is able to realize, someone is able to understand the emotions. Pair that with Venus in Aquarius, where someone who was distant now all of a sudden wants to learn more and come closer. And you get direct in your face communication. The question remains, will they open up fully? Just because someone realizes something doesn't mean that they're all of a sudden a changed person and they're going to be all open to their emotions and everything. Let's give the deck a final shuffle here. Give me the soulmate cycle with the effect of Mercury in Pisces universe. This is a I pulled a pre-reading on this morning offline, and I'll tell you, I got some incredible cards. I got a devil as well in this morning's pre-shuffle reading. We'll see. I'm not sure where this is going to go here. We're going to find out. I'm seeing a lot of energy that would point to a devil. Somebody realizing, oh shit, I've been the devil, kind of a thing. I've been behaving the fool or badly. Right here, the Four of Cups, the overall energy of our reading. Four Cups, disappointment, a missed opportunity. Someone was not interested. But I get that they are. And underneath this is the Five of Wands. It is crossing Five of Wands, crossing the Four of Cups is someone, again, I said missed opportunity, right? This is someone arguing with themselves. This is someone going back and forth. Fives are temporary in the tarot. So it's minor. It's nonsense. But this is the smack yourself in the forehead and said, I could have had a V8 energy, right? I could have had a V8. Instead, they went for Kool-Aid, colored water with sugar in it, okay? It's right there. It's amazing. The amount of disappointment that's here is amazing. Our reading's on the flip. Let's see where this goes. This is going to be interesting. I think it's going to be a very interesting reading. I can tell from the energies that are here. Right here's the energy around the connection. And by the way, these influences I'm pulling on, including the Venus and Mars and all that kind of stuff, Mercury and Pisces, this reading, takes us right through the end of the month. That's why that Temperance card showed up in the pre-shuffle. That's our baseline energy for March. It's the universe saying, Steve, yes, universe, tell them it's all going to be happening here. And I've been saying, this particular month sets the stage for what's to come. It really does. It's a very important month. Right here's the energy around the connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel in the soul. Not what they show you, not what they tell you. Right here's the hidden energy, message from the universe. I'll tell you what she says. It's red with the energy of the connection. And right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Like I told you, just because they realize the emotions, they're beginning to understand them, if you will. It definitely leads to communication for most of you, but how much they'll open up, I don't know. All right? I'm going to clarify everything. I'll throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet your sweet asses there's going to be a link for an extended, because there's so much disappointment here. Five of Cups led to Four Cups. And that Five of Wands is them really smacking their forehead. There's a huge energy of a missed opportunity, but it's a realization of it on crack. All right. What's the first card out? What's the energy around the connection right now? Seven Wands. It is a block energy. It is an energy of someone wanting to fight for it, right? I do see the fire here. But the energy around the connection right now, someone feels blocked. They feel, I can get that Five of Wands a little bit here, okay? Because someone might feel like too much time has passed. What have I done? Kind of thing. It's going to take some bravery, and I've been saying that, for them to come in. It really is. Well, I will find out more when we clarify that. What's the energy around how they feel in their emotions? Justice. Again, there's a block here. but there's a block that's being removed. But when justice falls in the emotions, it's about balanced energy. Someone wants to, it always means someone wants to set something right. That's the energy of they want to fight for this. But there is also a second energy of a block here of some kind. I don't know what that block is. Maybe you actually block them. I don't know. But I can dig it with the amount of time that's passed here for some of you. But someone wants to set something right. Okay? In their emotions, this is the epiphany. This is, in a way, it's them figuring it out. It's balanced energy within them. The white cat and the black cat are definitely going to have some communication here. All right? Again, for most of you, I can't predict free will. What's the potential here for the energy of their soul? How do they feel about you in the soul or this connection? Yeah. Is that surprising? It's not. It's the Ace of Cups. There's a lot of love. Again, it's bookending the Seven of Wands, that block energy. Yes, they want to release the energy that's in the cup. It's a volcano of love in their soul. They're holding on to it. They've been holding on to it. That's where all this disappointment is. Some of the argument is, should I release it? Should I want to? I understand it now. I get it. But there's still kind of a block keeping this sealed up. But somebody wants to set something straight here. That's what I get. I don't know if there's a misunderstanding you guys have or something, but they definitely want to make things right, would be the easiest way to phrase it, in case there is no misunderstanding between you. What's the universe want to tell you? It's red with the Seven of Wands. It's happening. It's a Wheel of Fortune. When the universe throws me a major arcana like this, this is definitely someone who wants to fight for it. This person is turning. All right, but it's these realizations that they're having, that Mercury and Pisces are going to make them want to communicate. Okay, it's a complete 180-degree turn from how they've been. It's them that have been. I mean, you may have blocked them. I don't know, but they're the ones who really ran from this and put up the block. You know, somebody wants to make things right. Somebody wants to do this. What's the potential final outcome here? This is going to be something to clarify big time. Strength. It's communication when it falls here. Again, it's direct communication. This lion's holding one of the roses from the Two of Cups in this deck. When strength and justice are together, somebody pulls up their big boy, big girl pants and comes in and does something. It's a card of action. It's a card of the heart chakra being open. It's a card of lust. There's a lot of, I see it here. I see it right here with this Ace of Cups in the soul. This person loves you. I don't know what they tell you. Well, they may tell you they hate you. You smell funny or something. I don't know. But it's a lie. And this right here is someone pulling up their big boy, big girl pants. And I see it. I saw it in the pre-shuffle. I mean, it's there. There's direct communication coming with this transit of Mercury, for sure, within this. And again, I can't say it's for all of you. Your person's free will is what it is. But I don't... Once they realize it, I think for most of you it results in direct communication, but I think for a good chunk of that it starts off very small. You know, we did have the Page of Swords crossing the Ace of Swords, so it's a page. It's smaller than you thought it would be. I can dig that with this person. I can. Anybody who keeps this much love locked up in their soul. But it's turning. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Let's clarify. Let's go. Why is the Seven of Wands here? Tell me about this. What is this? What is this Seven of Wands? Why is it here? Page of Pentacles. They want to stand up and fight for this. The energy is there for it. But it's somebody who, again, is worried about every word they're going to say. They're worried about everything. They're planning every word out. They're not sure if they can do it. The end result says they can, with strength here. So that's fine. I'm not worried about that. That's just sort of where we are right now. We're in the early stages of Mercury and Pisces. All right? Three of Wands. Yep. They're right on the edge. They're right. They see that ship getting away. And this is why I was getting the devil this morning in my offline reading. It's somebody who's almost in a secret, underneath the surface, paranoid kind of panic that their ship is getting away. That's something really good. And when I saw that in our pre-shuffle, when I saw that 8-point buck with rainbow antlers, that King of Pentacles, I could dig it. You know, they definitely are understanding your value and have for some time. Why is the Three of Wands here? That's why. Lovers in the Witches deck are together. They're holding hands, right? They're about to bang, no doubt about it. This is what they want. The energy is set for them to come in. The universe, it has been for some time. And when the lover's in the position of the energy of the connection, means the universe has opened the door. The table is set. We're waiting for this person to bring the food, and we have been for some time. I believe they want to. I believe with the Page of Pentacles here, which is communication, they're keeping an eye on this. You might start seeing a lot of, also what the Page of Pentacles is telling me, especially with this Three of Wands, is you might start seeing a lot of signs around you, okay? A person that, you know, a car with a license plate, a person passing by, a color, a bird, anything, a napkin on the ground that says something, you might start seeing a lot of signs with this Mercury and Pisces transit, all right? Let's see here. Wise Justice. Okay, they want to set something right. The energy is set for it. Again, this card tells us that. All right, and justice, by the way, is a card of communication. You don't get justice without communication. All right, I always say the judge swings the hammer. You get a letter in the mail. You find out something about somebody that did you wrong. You always get justice with communication. And with this here, I feel it. I see it here with strength because it's red with the strength card. And I can see now, with the Page of Pentacles crossing here, why they need to get the strength up to do it. There is some fear here. But there's a huge energy of a missed opportunity. Tell me about justice. I'm curious about this one. This one in particular. It's our Page of Swords. It's direct communication. It is. It's direct. Again, they're keeping an eye on you. Yeah. Or on the connection, or thinking about it, or whatever. But again, I've got this energy around this Page of Swords of direct communication, in your face communication. I could say the same thing about the Page of Pentacles, although there is some worry with that. This Page of Swords is a little braver. They take action, and that's interesting because we end with the card of bravery. You know, they do see this as a risk for reasons I've already covered. You know, and when you're in sadness and regret, your mind can tell you all kinds of stories. Five of Wands, all kinds of things. What's on top? The World. The World on top of justice means this shit's happening. Okay? It's the same thing here with the Wheel of Fortune from the message from the universe. This shit is happening. The energy, a cycle is ending here. The energy is turning. If this person doesn't come with it, they're going to land in a tower. Okay, that's all I can say. They're holding on to too much love. You can't keep an Ace of Cups bottled up in the soul. When the Ace of Cups falls in the soul energy, it almost worries me as much as when I see other cards like 9 swords or 8 swords in there. It worries me because this thing's going to explode. And somebody needs to do something about it. Somebody needs to push past their fears, which is why it's also nice that we end with strength. It's somebody pushing past their fears. And these cards are read together too, so keep that in mind. Why is the World here? 2 of Pentacles. The universe is saying the only thing that stops them, the energy is there, the only thing that stops them is them. If they can't make a decision, they won't come towards you. I read that as they're going to make a decision. And I'm going to throw one more card on top of it. All right? I'm being compelled to do it, so I'm going to do it. I'm going to put a crossing card on top of this 2 of Pentacles. Let's see. Okay. I see why the universe wanted me to do that. It's the 7 of Swords. I didn't look first. I had no idea what that was. Yeah, it's just backing up what I just said. Okay? This is my sneaky deaky card. Someone's sneaking away, right? It's deception. It's lies. This person's real good at lying to themselves that you don't matter. I don't think they can do that with the World here. It's a very powerful card. It's the most powerful card in the major arcana. You have to get past judgment to get to it. The World here is telling me, the universe is basically saying most of them will make a decision. They can't lie to themselves anymore. They can't do it. They have in the past though, but that's changing with the World here. All right, a cycle is ending. This is direct communication. It may not be, again, I'm not going to lie to you, it may not be overly open per se, but if you're waiting to hear from them, just as I've been saying lately in the energy, just the fact that they reach out in general is a huge sign to you to how they feel. Multiply that by 1,000, whatever they say. Because I'm telling you, Ace of Cups is in the soul. It's nothing but love. It's sealed up. And why is the Ace of Cups here? Tell me about it. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Why is it here? All that shuffling, and the Page of Swords came back. Pages, the swords don't belong in the soul, but this is the crossing card. It's the card that tells me about this card. This is communication. This is telling me it's going to open up. All right? They can't look away from this, no matter how hard they try. Again, I just keep getting communication, communication, communication. I'm pulling on Mercury. It's kind of a coinky-dink, isn't it? What's on top? 7 of Pentacles. Yeah. This is all they think about. I know you think that's crazy. I know you do. I know some of you do anyway. You're all they think about. They can't, if they're at work and they try to distract themselves, you pop in their head. The energy right now is this Ace of Cups is cracking open. It's a huge volcano about to blow in their soul. It truly is. This is why the universe said they can't lie to themselves anymore. They've got to make a decision. This cycle of them lying to themselves and being wishy-washy is ending. This is why someone gets the strength up. Our overall energy here is the 4 of Cups. This has 2 energies attached to it, though. Things always do. Things have multiple layers of energy. Actually, there's a lot of layers here. But one of the layers here is you may not be interested this time, because I keep getting this Page of Swords showing up. And that can be a little disappointing. It's smaller than you thought it would be. Okay, but again, I encourage you to not think that way. Now, you can do what you want, but I encourage you to not think that way, because I'm telling you, with the amount of love that I feel here, okay, just this person showing up is telling. All right, there's a reason people linger, like our November song, right, from the November overview, helplessly hoping, right, someone lingering, saying that they're lost and choking on hello. The key line from that song for us to all take away is people don't linger if they're not interested, if they're not feeling something. There's something about you, right? I can phrase it that way. There's something about you, and they don't know what it is, but they're about to figure it out. And that's the beauty of Mercury and Pisces. They're going to understand those emotions. A person who normally doesn't operate from an emotional stand is about to. I'm telling you, they can't stop thinking about you. That energy is there. I believe that. I felt that off the Ace of Cups by itself. Why is the 7 of Pentacles here? 5 of Cups. Again, 5 of Cups was after the cut. That was the sad horse, right? The sad horse. Regret, disappointment, a missed opportunity, all of it blending together. 5 Cups again. It's scorched earth in their soul. She's sitting in scorched earth, the way I see the card, the way I feel the energy. It's not really what's on there, but that's what I feel when I pull this card from the Witch's deck. This person's very sad in the soul that this cup of love was never given. Perhaps they couldn't. Perhaps they're in some... The universe doesn't want to talk about it here. Maybe we'll find out in the extended. I don't know. But whatever it is, this should make you feel good. Someone thinks about you all the time, and they regret not coming towards you. Regardless of what they tell you, it's right here. The cards back it up. 5 of Cups is that loss. But the 5 of Cups also, there's 2 cups still standing. And this lion is holding one of the roses from the 2 of Cups in this deck. At the end of the day, most of these people come in with communication, but it's on a page level. Page of Swords, to be specific. So keep that in mind. I say if they even show up, it's very telling for you. Let's pull on this Wheel of Fortune here. What's the universe want to tell us? Tell me about this Wheel of Fortune. What is this? Tell me about it. Why is the wheel here? Why you give me the wheel, universe? What's going on? What's going on here? I love repeat messages. We've had 3 Page of Swords here. Page of Swords crossing here. Page of Swords crossing here. Page of Pentacles crossing here. Page of Pentacles crossing here in the energy that's red with it. It's unreal. It's changing. Someone who did not communicate, someone who stayed in the background and maybe just looked at your picture or spied a little bit or whatever, is now coming in with some communication. Again, this reading opened with a pre-shuffle that said you've got direct communication coming from somebody who now understands the emotions. At least good enough to know, oh shit, I fucked up, I better do something. I got 2 5 of Cups, one in the soul and one after the cut. The 5 of Cups is one of the cards with the 3 of Swords that brings people in. It always does. Once they feel the loss of the connection, they come in. It's a generic way of saying it. It's actually an energetic void, and the universe kind of likes to fill voids. But aside from that, yeah, once they feel the loss, they come in. This is communication. Just a lot of communication here. Communication, communication, communication. What's on top? The Hermit. The Hermit is red with the Three of Wands. This guy doesn't want to get... These two both wear really nice capes. This guy, this is his nighttime cape. This is his daytime cape. This guy doesn't want to get this cape wet, but that ship is getting away. And someone's realizing that. This is the realization. Part of... we opened with an Ace of Swords. That's an epiphany, right? It's an aha moment. Mercury in Pisces, all right? This transit is about someone understanding the emotions, someone operating from emotions. Understanding them is the key. This is what this is. Their inner wisdom is coming to the surface. This is why I think he's jumping in the water, because the energy's set for it. With the Lover's card here, that's a big person, much bigger than him, standing behind him, pushing him in the water. You got to go get that boat before it gets away. They know this. They know this. Someone, also the Hermit here on top of the Wheel of Fortune, is someone who's been in the Hermit cave is coming out of it. The wheel is turning here. Man, the wheel is turning, and again, energy has many layers. The wheel is turning because someone has realized some things. One of the things they realized is this: you're the ship here, you're getting away. The 8-point rainbow antlered buck is getting away. Why is the Hermit here? Oh my God. The person's already got the damn pants off. I told you these two were banging later. This is her right there. That's the same girl. This is just a later picture. These two are read together. That's why I say that. The Star and the Lovers. It was all supposed to play out this way. It's here. The Star is here. That's why she already got her pants off. The Star is here. It is a manifestation that is the door. It's like it's here. Here's your manifestation. Here they are. There's your ship. You can see it. It's getting away. Jump in the water. They know what they have to do. It looks like they do it. This whole reading is about communication, and it keeps coming up over and over and over again. This Five of Cups is enough. With all this, they can't get you out of their head to crack this Ace of Cups open. Tell me about the Strength card here. It's unreal. It's unreal. I don't have a devil. I don't have a tower. What I've got is a little bit of devil energy here being canceled out by the world. All right. Let's see where we go here. Tell me about the Strength card. Perhaps I spoke too soon. I don't know. I feel the energy coming out of these cards. We'll see. All right, we'll see. Okay. We'll see. Oh, for fuck's sake. What have I been saying? This reading's all about communication. It's the Ace of Wands crossing the Strength card. They're going to pull up, these are red with these. They're going to pull up their big boy, big girl pants. He's going to get his cape wet. I see that. It just keeps coming up the same over and over and over again. What's on top here? 10 swords. 10 swords. 10s are good. That's a good card. The 10 swords are before the... what did I say? Rewind. I said it. This guy right here. He's going to get his cape wet. You've got to jump in the water before it gets away. Before the ship gets away. 10 swords on top of the Strength card is enough dilly-dallying. The Strength card is surrounded by fear. The 10 swords here resets to an Ace of Swords. That's where we started. We started our reading with an Ace of Swords. And why is the... I got two cards that stuck together. I'm going to pull them both, okay? I got the King of Cups and a Tower, all right? This person, one of the things they're realizing right now in that Ace of Swords, as Mercury moves into Pisces and they're feeling their emotions and understanding their emotions, with Venus in Aquarius getting its ass kicked by Mars also there, they are wanting to be less distant, wanting to open up. What they're realizing is what they don't want is this to be over. There's a feeling here, whether it's real or perceived, of urgency. That's what I've been picking up through this whole reading. I haven't been able to put my finger on it. Urgency. There's an urgency here because the thought of this being over is done, and they know that if they don't open up at least a little bit, King of Cups, somebody's coming in to tell you how they feel. To a point. The King of Cups backs up that Page of Swords communication energy. But they know that if they don't, this thing's going to be over. The King of Cups is why the Ten of Swords is here. The Ten of Swords would indicate an end. You know, the end. That's it. It's dead. It's over. They don't want that. None of your people ever wanted it to be completely over, no matter if they told you that or not. They like the attention. If nothing else, your person always reflects as the Burger King, right? The King of Wands or an out-of-balance Emperor. Their ego likes to be stroked. They like that you like them. They hoped you'd chase them more, but you didn't. And that's fine. That was the right thing to do, because they have to learn to be vulnerable. The King of Cups backs that up. This tower right here that's stuck to the King of Cups, all right, it was actually underneath the King of Cups, so it's technically crossing it like that. It's the affecting energy of the King of Cups, is the thought, the mere thought that this might be over, crashes this down. Why? Well, because they can't stop thinking about it. Look at the soul energy. It's an Ace of Cups in the soul. You don't even have to read cards to know what that means. The soul is made of love. The card, a giant cup goblet of love, is in the soul. And it's all they can think about. And they're thinking back to what happened here. Why didn't I give this? And yet at the same time, they're feeling the energy is open. Right? Now they feel blocked a little bit. That's why they're still standing just on the edge of the shore, the Three of Wands. Because too much time has passed. Now the ship is getting away. Now they're really going to have to be braver than they would have had to have been before. If this person had just done it right from the beginning, everything would be easier. But now they've got damage control. They got to clean up a mess here. A mess. Look around this girl right here on this card. Try not to focus on her tits. But look around the girl on the card. It's a mess. There's smoke going off. There's all kinds of dead things on the ground. It's a mess, and they know it, and they feel just what this picture would indicate of this girl here. They feel that. All right, it is what it is. For a lot of you, again, the Ace of Wands is crossing all of this. This is communication. This whole reading is fucking communication, and I don't really see someone fighting it too much. I mean, a little bit. Five of Wands. You know, maybe telling themselves some stories. But the universe doesn't think they can resist this. It ended me with a major arcana on top of a major arcana there, the Strength card. All right? It doesn't think most of them can resist this. I don't think so either. This world marks the end of the bullshit here. Somebody going to make a decision. I can't say what decision they're going to make. This person's free will is questionable at best. All right? But the energy is set here. This is a star of somebody coming in. Somebody who's here. It's here now is the energy around this. I see the Hermit. I see the light here. It's on, you know. It's on. The wheel of fortune underneath it, the wheel is turning. Give me 3 cards, universe. What else you want to tell the collective here before I go pull some wicked voodoo on this? We'll find out what's going on here. Let's first get 3 cards and a crossing card for you. This is very interesting energies in March. There's a lot of important readings. Go check my news page, SLT News, in my blog. Okay? There's links everywhere for the blog, even on the channel and all that. There's some interesting readings coming up here, including one I can't wait to do, which is the Q2 reading of the year, the April, May, June reading. That's going to be very interesting. Let's see here. Okay. Whoops. I bent my card. I got 2 wands, 6 swords, 10 wands, and 8 swords crossing 6 swords. The only thing stopping them is them, is what the universe wants to tell you. The only thing stopping them is them. It's a great burden for them not to come towards you. I'm just paraphrasing the cards. All right, they're red, center, left, right. The 8 swords crossing the 6 swords is the only thing stopping them from fixing this, from this justice coming in, is them. Okay, so it's up to your person. All right, but not coming towards you. The 2 of Wands is letting go of 1 wand and setting the intention to go toward the 2nd wand. Not coming towards you is creating a huge burden for this person. It's huge. And that 10 of Wands, I would like to point out, resets, cracks, breaks, a dam breaks, and it resets to an Ace of Wands. And that's exactly what's crossing the final outcome. The universe itself, you know, it's basically just saying, hey, it's up to them. But it's very difficult for me to explain the energy here. It's going to be very difficult for this person not to communicate with you. I don't know, because the Tower is here, I want to point this out. If this King of Cups doesn't open up and this thing gets 10 swords in it, okay, they're going to... this is basically, they're going to end up in a tower. I already said it. I said it earlier. Rewind. I said long before this tower came out, and long before it stuck to a King of Cups and came out, I said if they don't open up, they're going to land themselves in a tower, because I've got star energy and the lover's energy here fueling each other on this with a Wheel of Fortune. I got the World in just the right place. I got Justice in their emotions. I got an Ace of Cups in their soul, and I got Strength here in the final outcome, which tells me the majority will come in. But the ones that don't, it's not going to end well for them. They're going to catch some karma for it, or at the very least, they're going to be very sad for a very long time. And again, I want to point out there's a second energy to this that you may not be interested. Some of you are watching this, and I feel it in the energy. You just want this person to come in so you can tell them to fuck off. And I had an Is This You reading that was on that energy, okay? And I want to urge you to be careful about that, all right? Find that Is This You. If that's you, there's a playlist on my channel called Is This You. There's an Is This You reading that talks about somebody who's just waiting for their person to come back to tell them to fuck off, just so they can do that. And you get some advice from the universe in that Is This You reading. I encourage you to check it out. Just be careful about that kind of energy, all right? But you may end up in a tower too if you do that. You can be nice and listen to them and just tell them to, cast them off nice and quietly. Either way, it's up to them. With the 8 swords here, it's up to them. But what's interesting is the 8 swords is not in the soul. Okay, what's in the soul is they can't stop thinking about you. That's why this burden is here. This burden is here because of the regret, the disappointment, and the amount of love that's underneath it, how much they feel in the soul. They also think about you all the time. All the time. They look for you in things. They try to find you. If you play drums and they hear drums, they think of you, or they see drums on billboards. It's that kind of thing. It really is. Burdens can be any number of things. But not coming towards you is going to create a huge burden for this person. And it is creating it. All right? Now I'm going to go pull some Wicked Voodoo, because I also want to get your angle on this and what you might do. So I'll pull some cards on you in the extended as well. But on them, I want to pull, because I've got 8 swords here, and I've got 5 wands. Why? What's going on? There's always a third energy. I wrote that in my Famous by 3 blog article when I talked about the importance of the number 3. I don't have a third energy here, technically. Okay? I want to know what it is. I want to know why this person kept this sealed up, why they can't stop. If you can't stop thinking about somebody, there's a reason for it, beyond just you love them or you want to bang them. There's a reason. There's something that's lacking somewhere else that you're trying to fill a void with. Okay? So with that, we'll try to find out. We'll just dig in. Also, I'm going to take a look at this Hermit a little bit too. See what they're learning, because again, they're understanding the emotions, but how are they understanding them? We're going to take this Hermit a little further. All right, that's your reading. I hope it was helpful. It should be. These are very important energies. All right, if this reading wasn't helpful, watch it again, because again, Mercury is the planet of communication, and it's not in retrograde right now. It's moving forward. It's very, very interesting energy as it blends with Venus and Mars energy currently. So, that said, I hope this reading was helpful. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. Appreciate all the subscribers, everybody who shares, and everybody who watches. And if you want the extended, if you want it, the link is in the description. Pull some Wicked Voodoo over there and see what we can find out.